Too bad we're passing a Lano, or else we will push somebody into green, but this card is pretty sick. It's the best card in the pack. But yeah, this awkwardness sometimes occurs where green is a shallow color. I think green is really good when it comes together, but the problem here is we're passing an elf and even this card is good. To me, the hierarchy is like this card is the best and then it's between these two. So somebody will still take the angel over the that, and hopefully it goes like this, that if this goes down pick 3 to second player to our left, and that person maybe doesn't like green and passes this, and then we're kind of okay. I don't want to lock myself into Celestia because it's not one of my favorite archetypes. I do like a Burst Lightning. I do like Spectral. Taylor Gruul is pretty good. Bushwhack is a card, but I don't want to lock myself into green because we can move away from green if it's not gonna be there. Rat is a good card. This is obviously a good, but it's 2 colors, so I think Burst Lightning makes the most sense. I like the Angel, but I'm gonna go with Prowler here. I think Prowler is one of the best commons. You don't need to be mono. I think there is a huge upside if you get the armors to be mono and consistency. Yeah, I do like mono green. I won't lie. Okay, it's a great sign though for us that Tespian is here pick 4. Hopefully we will one of the giant growths. I actually like giant growth as well. Look at that. Look at that. There's an Ethan alive, but who cares? All the green cards coming late. A lot of white cards as well. So funny enough is we might end up in white green, and I didn't take the anthem, which is a little bit disappointing. Raider is really good, but I think we're getting Raiders late. Just make sure we cut green enough so nobody moves into it. I don't think there's a way out of green yet. We even picked up a signal, even though I just started with a green rare. But yeah, you really want to make, like, once you have multiple test pins, you want to make sure you pump a toughness somehow. Maybe with a fight spell, 3 mana fight or bite. That gives a counter, or even some equipments get better once you have multiple Thespians. Well, I would say there is no way, but you never know. We're drafting on weekend on MTG Arena. Well, I guess we're doing it. Grim Tutor Satch. Not a really a limited card. A lot of white cards here, so again, like Anthem would maybe. What if Anthem wheels? But I think we still take this here. The upside is too high. Okay, so here I'm just gonna spec in case we move into white, because white seems relatively open. Stomper is playable, but I think you can get away with max 1. But I'm taking this here. Maybe we're Celestia gaming. Apparently we're Celestia gaming in each format today, because we were Celestia twice in Pioneer Masters. We were splashing blue, but our base was Celestia. It's one of the hippie days. Are we still Celestia if we play mono green? Stomper is underrated. I kind of agree, but also if possible, you'd rather have more Prowlers, or if you're Gruul Raiders and stuff. But yeah, it is I think it's a playable card if that's what you mean with underrated. Sure Strike is a better card, but just in case, we pivot into Celestia, because I think Celestia is way more open than first ever inspiring call. This could be good in Celestia. Have 1-2 ways to get counters. I don't know how many, like 6+ and this gets playable, I think. Raider is good though, but I'm taking a giant growth now. I think people have picked up on white though, so 2 giant growths. 3 giant growths. Well, 3 is a little bit much. Well, maybe we're still Gruul. Raider last pick is pretty sick. Okay, now this is a tough one, because I think this card is really good. And if we go Gruul, but then again we have an armor and there's an Indrik, and well, I mean both of these are great. Both of these are really good. There's also like this route where we can light splash red, and then this gets worse. I do think Kellen is good, but I think because there's quite a big gap, but for one card I'm not willing to move into red quite yet. I know like, and these can be light splashes. That's a good point as well. I'm not actually sure which one is better, but I'm taking the injury because we don't have removal yet. I think that's just a disciplined pick we have to make here. Well, too bad Llanowar Elf didn't wheel, but that was probably wishful thinking. I think now we just move in. I know there's this. Well, there's a Llanowar Elf as well. Well, we could maybe wheel that. I'm taking a Llanowar Elf here. It's too good. It's too good to pass. Like we cannot, like mono green doesn't pass on Llanowar Elf unless it's a rare in the pack. Because the thing is, like, bypassing a 2-drop is by far the best thing you can be doing because the 3 drops are so much better than 2s. Yeah, Elf is not wheeling. But now I'm concerned that somebody else was moved into green. So here is like where we don't need, but we might. I could take that. Nobody values Giant Growth high. I could play one of Broken Wings. This is actually good in Celestia. Sometimes. Okay, easy Prowler. Late flight, but I think I'd rather just splash red cards than. But Prowler has been just good. We would want some bites. Bushwhacks wouldn't be that bad. What the? Archmage picks 6. I didn't even get the feeling that blue was there. Doesn't matter. The card is not good in this deck, even if we could make the mana work somehow. I think right now I'm on Broken Wings still as a one-off. If we get more quality, I'm gonna cut it. Not too bad. We don't have that many elves, but something to do early. Nothing we want. Nothing else we want. Juggernaut. Is there ever a Juggernaut deck? These two or whatever. We might not wheel that armor. Wait, it's next. It's in 2 picks, right? First pick was Spinner. Or was it a second pick Spinner? No, first pick was Indrik in this pack. Then it was Spinner. Then it was armor, right? I like this actually with 2 Thespians. With this, it's pretty good. With Prowler, maybe. Sometimes I'll play a one-off Katana in green. How many elves? I like this card, but I think it's Wolf here. Just to go cheaper. Right now, well, we could still get the elves. Nah, I'll take the Wolf. Okay, armor wield. We can cut the Giant Growth, probably. Cut the Broken Wings. We need like 6 playables. I think we should be able to get 6. Ooh, I'm not passing a Leyline Axe here. Armor wheels. Look at this pack, it's stacked. But like this one is completely insane. Cut Katana here. Obviously on 0 it's crazy. On turn 0 or turn 1. my YouTube will have just mono greens. I need to change my nickname on YouTube to mono green. How did I end up as a green draft? That's completely crazy. I was the spying green in literally every format until Foundations. What has happened? I just don't like usually the gameplay of green because it's so shallow. Like you just jam creatures. But I mean, I also like to win. Satch. We have counters, chat. But we have counters. We can make double foot, or we just take an elf. Day 1. I was like week 1. We need to draft green. Dino. I think it's too cute because like we have big power anyhow. So if we get the axe, we're gonna be fine. If we don't get the axe, the Dino doesn't really trample. Elite makes the other elite better, and it's a good curve out plan. Well, look at the red cards we're passing. But I think with 2 armors, there's no debate here. Well, we might wheel the Dino. I'll play the Dino now. With the Uprising, I'm playing the Dino. We didn't have Uprising earlier, though. There's our Trample, yeah. Well, the armor and yeah, this is also crazy. Colony would be okay if we wheel it. No, but what else are we taking? We don't need another Giant Growth land, but makes the armors worse. I'm just taking this. Who cares? For the collection. Are we even getting enough playables? We can add a Giant Growth in. We can play a Juggernaut. First ever Juggernaut deck. Ooh, this one is close, but I don't think. Well, Whale is so good in this deck. So freaking good. But I don't think I can pass a Lano or Elf. It makes the elites better. Look at white being open. How many of these have we seen? Like 2, second one. Should we have taken the Elf Lord? Maybe. Okay. Okay. Calm down, Arena. This deck would play Swift the boots if we had them. Can we get like last pack boots one time? I'm calling it. Well, this is pretty good. Don't even need giant growths in this deck. We're too all in on the armors. Although one giant growth never hurts anybody. Never hurt it. I think the responsible pick is Ranger. But I need to take the armor for the content. Right? I just gotta do it. No, it's Ranger. It is Ranger. We have 3 armors. Like one armor in a game is usually enough. I don't think we're even playing this. There is a limit, yeah. You can just draw armors. Ranger with 2 elites also. This might be like okay, results can tell differently, but I think this is the best mono green we ever had on this channel, even if we don't get there. We would really want boots, which is funny. Have we seen that or not? 16 lands is fine. 3 armors. Maybe 1 growth. No. Like it's dangerous to play too many tricks when so many cards are creature dependent. Yeah, giant I can see. I'd rather play giant than Ceratops. Even though Ceratops like with Uprising is gas, but I don't think we need a Ceratops when you have 3 armors. Maybe it is giant growth. They get more valuable with Uprising. With Uprising, you just want 4 power creatures. But yeah, with Trample, they're slightly better, yeah. I think it's just Giant Growth if we want to play 16. Is this this deck could get us into top 15. Top 10 will be rough. I don't think I played enough this season to get to top 10 because you need the reps, but who knows. Where's the elf when you need one? We gotta keep that. Yeah, Giant Growth is okay for that. Although if there's passive effects, it gets awkward. Can we just get a 4-2 over Ranger here? Or 4-3 maybe even better. The Reacher. Have lands. We're not gonna do anything too drastic there. Just play a creature out. And then probably armor on the Prowler is not that bad. Or just wait till they use 1 removal and then armor. Armor on the Rangers maybe like the board, the best on the board usually because of Ranger. Because of Ranger, because of Trample. Oh, annoying card here. We're definitely playing that, and the question is, do I offer the trade? 'Cause then this gets pretty annoying, but probably not offering the trade quite yet. But it doesn't make sense, because this then basically becomes a Prowler next turn. And then it trades for 2 creatures, and then this grows, so that's probably better. You just have to think like 2 turns in advance instead of 1 turn in advance, and you see how the tempo, basically on-board tempo right now, plays out in our favor still. But yeah, obviously, setting up means less damage and stuff. Annoying card. This would trade for these two. Kinda bad. Alex, what's up? We played bunch of Pioneer Master today. Just to spice it up a little. Now with Giant Growth it gets slightly different. I think now we just don't want to trade. But yeah, the cat is a problem. The cat is a cat. Opponent is deep in the tank. I'm also a little bit scared about this being there. I won't lie. But if there are no cats, then we're fine. It looks like a bite spell. Annoying. We lose our trampler. They will see what we have, but we have to play this first if I want a token. The Thespian doesn't get much better. It can uptrade on the blocks. I don't think we worry about blocks too much now. But who plays around Giant Growth ever? Okay. Puff, puff, puff. Only 2 puffs. Opponent, though, those are rares. Those are rares. Overrun would be a card in this deck. Just saying. Three. Block. Block. One has to jump. And this eats this for free. I mean, if they have a removal now. Okay, that's actually quite good for them. But they still need to jump. This beetle just grew to 6 power. I think we have to swing all here. There's some awkwardness if they have. Kill a tapped creature. I liked getting the info first, but I think maybe that was a mistake though. Because nothing really changes our attacks. It's just maybe if they have specific cards, then they changes our decision what to keep on top. So I should have actually attacked first. I was like, my first thought was we get the info and then we see how we attack. But I don't think anything in the deck would change our attacks. It's more like the only thing that changes is what we keep on top, depending on what they have. That seems lethal. Wasn't there a way for them to actually survive if they just double block the beetle? I mean, what was the difference? There was no difference. I think we mulled. Well, we have so many better draws. So many better draws. That's crazy. But we do have good 3 drops in this hand. And we can still draw an elf, or we can draw a 2 drop. But the giant growths get way worse if we don't. I'm gonna mull this. Like, giant growths could be dead cards in that hand. If we yeah, we don't have a 3 drop, so we kind of have to keep the Thespian. Oh, we're playing. Good luck. I don't have any emojis. What do I have emojis? I'm not gonna risk losing it to kill a tapped creature. We need Brawler next turn. They're never ever trading. And this threatens a block. We're not having a race when this is gaining life. Celestia, I think, is one of the roughest matchups for green because it has good removal versus your creatures, and their creatures are equally big usually, and lifelink and all. So I've been usually struggling with Celestia, green versus Celestia. Luckily, that's not that popular of a matchup, or that popular of a deck. Yep. Well, that's the plan at least. Probably just Brawler because they're on 4 mana. They can still kill a tap creature, it's just awkward. Yeah, all in. Flight doesn't kill it. They left both up, so it might be a jungle, but I think I'm fine getting a 3 for 2. And this is a 2 for 2. So that is somewhat awkward. Yeah, they have a better board and more cards in hand. Because we know these are not lands. We gotta get something good. It's okay, good. It's not absurd. Axe would be good, armor would be good. Spiders are great. But this is what you sign in for when you're playing green. You're signed in for these top deck thingies. Sometimes you just got a top deck often when you're in the late game situation. Yeah, uprising would be great. Well, we lost that. but that demands a chum block. There's no bounce. Well, they can block here 7, 8, 9, 10, but that's fine probably. Yeah, that's the only block. That or the 7/7. Too close. Good thing is we're well. Yeah, we're dead in 3 turns, not in 2. But I'm sweating. We're sweating here. Ooh. Let's go. This can block. It's that though. So maybe we no, but we cannot sit because the flyers are gonna get us. At least we get a flyer down. And then chum in their turn. The game is down to top deck crazy, huh? While I'm blocking. No, that is a scam.
I'll show you city slickers.
Because we cannot protect the armor there. This doesn't protect
Can't
that.
bury the creatures of this world in steel and stone.
Yikes. Yikes. All these hands. I think this one I want to keep because this into that is a pretty good start. But where are the elves? Where are the 2 drops? Similar than the other hand, but this one doesn't have giant growths, which are awkward when you don't have early creatures. Ooh. It kinda sucks. Well, if we get this on that next turn, that's pretty sick, but okay, okay, okay. Phew. What a start from Oppo. No attacks. Four, five, six, 7 plus 5. Can we take 12? Don't win next turn, so I don't think we can attack. Gain 3, 12, we go to 15, 5. Look at this can attack still. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we take 13. I just can't. It's just not a. It doesn't add up. Okay, that's good, I think. They have giant growth plus something, gets awkward. This kind of protects itself, versus green unless they get a death toucher. Just big enough. Protects versus damage spells. They can pump it twice, but only once this turn. Okay, and now we attack. 8. No, we definitely attack. Say they pump it, they kill some. No, they can only pump it once. 4, 5, 8. And I guess we attack with that as well. There's no more creatures. Okay, it seems like another bite. But I mean, at what cost? They lose the nose. And another creature. We get 2 counters. This is an 8/8. Well, they only have 3 mana up. Oh no, they could only do 1. Okay, okay, never mind. Like, why wouldn't I take this? Can we get punished so we just die? I don't see it. Is there a fog in this set? There's no fog in this set. That was scary. Well, that's a whole plan in the starting hand. I'm not saying green is a sophisticated deck, but it sometimes does the job. There's nothing too sophisticated about playing creatures and turning them sideways. Okay. That's an interesting decision. So if they don't have a bounce, this is really, really good. But then again, I think I do want the... It's not easy to kill the spider. They have to have an abrade here. Oh, true. We've fallen off. We have fallen off. This makes it a 5. This is such a... I think we go here. It's just like, unless they have tokens. Like, I cannot attack with the spider otherwise. They have double bounces. I don't know, I think I like this. And I can turn this into a creature. Yeah, no, but I don't think a 2-for-1 like, it doesn't... Value doesn't matter when they're just... they'll have to chum block. That's more value, right? If we put them on a chum block a turn earlier. Since Veil kinda makes this safe. If there was no Veil, obviously, yeah, the other creature. Sometimes it's easy to get carried away by value while giving up tempo. Well, that's not necessary, but what else do we do? Actually, I like playing the 5/3 out here. We don't need to be tapped because we have then another armor on the other creature. Because they can only bounce it. They cannot do anything else. Like, they cannot kill it with red. That's fine. It just it just eats a creature. So it's value there. You don't need like card advantage when opponent has to chum block every single turn. There you go, Bears. Happy now? Top 30. The streamer is not a liar anymore. See, all the high mythic players are playing foundations. Oh, great hand. Yeah, what has happened? When did I start liking green? It's crazy. It is crazy. Do we just go for that guaranteed elf? And it's better versus the cat. I don't think surveil matters that much this turn. I mean, there's not the real difference between a... Okay, sure, if they kill it here. This deck is not really dependent on the LFC. Elite was the great play. This would be a power move. I would do it versus Grul only. But even versus Grul it would be dangerous because you need to get it at 6 power. You need to get it at 6 power versus Annihilation. Or Toughness, sorry, not power. That card. Pretty good in this spot. Pretty good. So the only attack I like is the 1/1. Or maybe this, but I don't know. I think that's good enough. Where's the trample when you need it? We need a uprising or the ranger or something like that. Overrun that doesn't exist. Well, there's trample. How do we feel about elite for the vessel now? And then these can block it. But getting the cat down is definitely good when we have 3/1s. Question is, was that 2/2 worth it there? Probably. Touch. Oh, that's actually annoying. I regret my life decisions now. So this would trade for 2, but I get a 4/3 back. I guess we deal 6 damage plus 4, 10. Is that bad? Because otherwise we just wait till they get lands and they have removal. Man, vessels are kind of crazy sometimes. I wouldn't like. Usually they're not great versus green, but in this case, where I mean, this deck is lacking trample, is the real problem. Where I'm attacking. So what happens now? Do we keep a land or not keep a land? Probably no. Why? Why is the order of our cards not going our way? Okay, that's another problem. That is another problem. What am I supposed here to just get this and kill the armor? That's not even that bad. It's pretty bad. They only played 2-for-1s this game. Forces them to block, but then they always get this if they're smart, right? Or they have removal, they get the vessel, and then we have a way bigger problem. So probably pass. This is impossible. Impossible. Well, we gotta kill it, right? But then they draw a card. So what if we just killed that and they get a 3/1? We might get the vessel because we don't have an enchantment, but that doesn't really help. Okay, if we get the uprising, I'm gonna fight the panda. I don't think fighting this gets us anywhere. I know they draw a bunch of cards. No, they do draw because this is the dice simultaneously, right? Man, our hand was insane, but they just had it. They just had it. I think we need a trampling, something with trample, basically. We one hit them. Uprising. Doesn't get really any better for us. Okay. Also, when is gonna be a game with a leyline axe happen? That hasn't happened yet. That's statistically impossible. I'm joking. We just ended up on the. We actually haven't seen it in the opening. It's crazy, which is quite unlucky. But fine. Why arena? Why show them that we have a giant growth? Awkward because we lose it. If they only play one creature and tap out, we can kill it. But I do want this for the Prowler. I'm gonna take 6. Maybe it was just better to go for the upside. Oh. But what then? Block? An awkward spot to be in. And if I go elf, this, and actually go for this now. I mean, they know from the turn 1 what we have. We can double block, which is pretty good. And then make them react. Okay, it's not bad. That's pretty bad though. Wait, but in the wrong deck, Oppo. No, just have to do that. Because otherwise next turn we have bad blocks on this either way. But then they have untapped mana. Bite. Oh, awkward. This one we have to take, I think. No, but it untaps. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. That versus Gruul is insane. Spider versus us is insane though. Okay, this goes back and forth. And you have an aberrate. Wow. Okay. I cannot kill a spider now, so that gets awkward. Okay, I'm gonna put it here because we need to force them to block. Yep. I think we just need that block, otherwise we're not beating the spider. Um this is serviceable. It's not great, but serviceable. This we take. Okay, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I don't know. Comes down to top deck now. Lose to burst lightning. Come on! Get out! That was so freaking random. I mean, okay, our deck also does the same as opponent. The top decks in these scenarios. But that spider was just too insane. But my idea was, if they top deck a smaller creature, we can fight that with Indrik, and then the Indrik trades. And then we're left with 1/1s, but they just got 2 back-to-back insane cards. Only 3/3. With possibly the best green that I ever drafted. Because we had a freaking axe, but we haven't seen it. Had 3 armors. Yeah, I mean, fine. Haven't seen Uprising either in any of the games. Alright, chat. That was a fun run though. I'll send you over to somebody else. Yeah, I mean, but Magic just goes goes sometimes. Especially decks like that. There's different. It's different when you have looting and actual ways to manipulate the draws. I wouldn't even be salty about the 3/3, but just because the deck was so good, I am salty. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. This deck shouldn't have gone 3/3 was the low, but yeah, it's Magic, and Magic does you dirty sometimes. I'll send you over to Raphael Levy. Have a wonderful weekend.